doing? Yeah, I've been driving for an hour now and we're at Stonehenge. You can tell because the traffic's building up, because people like to take photos of stones in a field. It's beyond me really. I know it's our past, but it's a little bit shit, isn't it? No offence to any tree huggers or druids that are watching. There we are. Welcome to the UK, everyone. So as you've seen, I've just stopped on the way here. I don't really like going to motorway services because I feel you get your pants pulled down and the food isn't very nice. You may be looking at what I've just got and thinking that is not very nice, but for me that is beautiful. Look at that. I don't really like breakfast stuff, so I kind of eat things around the other way to most people. So what I like is to have a big meal in the morning and eat some toast or cereal at night. Obviously when I'm out filming I go to luxury places like this. I don't eat like this all the time or I'd be the size of an end terrace. So let's have a look at it. So I've got some roast potatoes, I've got some sausages, I've got some mushrooms, and I've got plenty of gravy, just like a Sunday roast at 9 o'clock in the morning. Winning. That's why Toby breakfasts are my favourite. So as you can see, I've got all this for £6.99, and then I got myself a brew which is £1.50. You can't beat it. Let's check it out, shall we? So I've got roast potatoes with cheese on for breakfast. Amazing. Mushrooms. Proper sausages as well. Oh, I've got some bacon. I'd normally have more bacon, but it looked a little bit anemic. But there you go. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the beach. Welcome back to Hythe in Kent. I'm not on my own. I've got Jace with me, which is nice. Look at it, it's beautiful. What I'm going to do is fly the drone along. Believe it or not, you've got the ASO 2-day open, and it's absolutely rammed with like 100. How many anglers, Jace?
170, I think.
Yeah, 170. 170 anglers to the right of me. We are fishing what you call Fisherman's Beach, where we plan to come, hopefully, to get into a few dabs, maybe a place, maybe a dogfish, but it's beautiful. It's my first time up here, and yeah, I'm super chuffed and super pleased to be here with Jace. What we're going to do, like normal, recently, I'm going to allow Jace to set up. Once he's set up in fishing, we'll bring Jace in, we'll talk about today, our plans, Jace's technique, and how he thinks it's going to fish. As the day goes on, I'm going to film Jace. We're going to fish into night, into darkness, and hopefully get into a few rays, maybe a dog. But look, we're out fishing, we're the lucky ones. It's beautiful, it's quite cold, it's overcast, and we've got high water in 3 hours time. So my name's Wayne, he's Jason, welcome back, or welcome to Hythe in Kent. It's my first time here, and it's a privilege to be out fishing with Jace. Well, Jace, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, not bad.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for inviting me out.
That's all right, no problem, mate.
Obviously, people who are watching at home, when I wasn't very well, I just thought, who are my friends and people that helped me in the past? And I messaged you and you said, yeah, come on up. So today, where are we?
This is Hythe in Kent. It's a well-known fishing beach. Big beach, goes all the way along, got Dungeness one end, runs all the way through. Hythe, then you've got Sandgate. I use it a lot for matches, obviously, like today. Because it's a big stretch of single. Mixed ground, sandy patches, deeper patches up that end. We're on the more sandier bays, which is quite good really if we're after a few flatfish, a bit of scratching place.
Yeah.
And place tend to be at range here. You've got dabs all the way through here. Bass at night, codling. And sometimes you get a little rocking, but it's normally a mixed bag of fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully we should be all right.
Just come out somewhere different.
Yeah.
Just, I've never been in this area.
Never been down this way before.
No, so I'm very grateful, and obviously at home a lot of people who watch my stuff wouldn't have seen this area. It's super busy. Obviously you've got 170 anglers that way. So what are we fishing for, mate?
At the moment, daytime, overcast, so I'm going to have gone for a few flatfish.
Yeah.
So what I've got now, I've got some fresh blacks, and that's a 2-loop rig.
Yeah.
A few little pop-ups.
Yeah, nice.
Just to keep the bait off the bottom. I don't think there's any crabs out there this time of year, you don't normally get them. But it just helps you get
just
a little
for a bit of movement.
Range. Yeah. So what I'm going to try and do is got this one, which I'm going to use at range, see if there's any place out there. And I've got a 3-up flapper that I'll get out in a sec. And then that'll just be a close one, little 10-inch snoods.
Okay.
A few dabs and a little bit of scratching around. And then later on, when the light drops a bit, we'll go on to the bigger baits and the fishier baits and try to think a bit bigger.
So you may have noticed, Jason's got one rod. Yeah, so you're fishing with one?
Yep, always fish with one. I used to fish it 2 years ago, but then I started doing match fishing a lot when I was a bit younger. And obviously one rod. So I got into the position of just having one rod. You can concentrate more on that rod. And I just use 3 different rigs. So I use different rigs, like this rig I'm going to use at range.
Yeah.
So I'll hit this one out a bit further. Next one I've got 3-up flapper that I just chuck in 20-30 yards with mixed fish. And then obviously with one rod, 3 rigs, you can try different ranges, fire out. And then once you find where the fish are feeding, what rig's working, you just stick with that one a bit more.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just an easier way that I like to do it. It's less hassle, especially in the dark. You've got one rod, you ain't got to worry about people casting over you, your lines crossing and anything like that. When I used to fish with them before, you get a smooth bound on it. You know what it's like.
Yeah.
Runs up the beach, pulls your other rod over with you, and it's just a nightmare. One rod, easy. I've got a Century there, Sea River and Estuary, which is a nice rod, got a lot of power in it, but it's got a nice tip on it. So even on,
has it got a glass tip?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so even like estuary fishing, it's good for down the rivers and things like that, but it's also good, it'll chuck a 6-7 ounce lead, no problem. Down our way, I know you need bigger leads up your way, but down here, you don't go no more than a 5-6 ounce.
Okay, yeah.
Because we haven't really got the tide like you have down your way.
No, I can see we've got a little bit of colour in the water.
Yeah, it's not clear and it's not dirty. Normally, when it's clear down here in the summer, it's like crystal clear. But then it does normally get a lot chocolater as the tide drops. We're fishing it on the way in at the moment. But when you come down on the lower water, it's turned it all up. It's more muddier. But it's quite a big tide today as well, so hopefully it should be good.
We'll get a few fish.
A few fish.
So what we'll do, just like normal, throughout the day we'll drop back in. You could show us different rigs, some baiting up. Yep. But more importantly, we're just going to do some fishing. Yeah, and because I'm filming you, hopefully I can get us some bites on camera. Yeah,
be nice.
Well, you just got to get them first, right? No worries. As you know, because you watch my stuff, we're just normal people. Yep. We come out fishing. It doesn't matter if we blank, because we can learn more from days when we blank, I believe.
Yeah, because not all the time you catch fish.
Yeah, if you come out all the time and catch fish, it gets a bit boring. That's never happened to me.
No,
probably.
No.
It don't happen to any of us.
A few times.
Yeah, maybe once in my life. But when it's hard, we learn more. And we spend time just showing people baiting up different rigs, the reason why you're doing stuff. You lot can learn at home, and hopefully we get a few bites and maybe a few fish.
Yeah.
We'll get some fish.
Yeah, we'll get some fish.
Some dabs,
yeah? But we're a fish.
Whiting, dabs.
Dabs, plaice, bass.
Be nice to get a plaice.
You'll probably get a doggy. You're going to get a doggy. You always do.
I'm not getting a doggy, mate. You are. I'm watching you get a doggy. That's worse. Anyway, cheers, Jace. Wish us luck, everyone. Welcome back to Hythe here in Kent. He's Jason, I'm Wayne. Let's do some fishing. There we go. So we're your first cast, Jace?
Yep.
What will you leave it, 15 minutes?
Usually about 15 minutes. See
Yeah.
what happens, if nothing happens, then I'll rebait. I'm just going to double pattern today, so what I do is get my next rig ready, 3-up flapper. Then what I'm going to do is bait this one up. Next cast, I go in a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
Then later on, a little bit further. Just different ranges, try and find the fish basically. But daytime, it should be probably, well, whiting don't normally come here very often, not during the day, mainly night time. You get little ones, but as soon as it gets dark, normally the whiting move in, then when you have to go to the bigger baits.
Okay.
Just to try and keep away from them. But like I said, you had Dungeness over there, which is a renowned cod spot. 70s and the 80s. Used to be, well, people used to come from all over the world to fish there. And then up a bit further there, we got the Ranges, which is owned by the MOD.
Okay.
Which is a known raid spot. But you can only go there when they're not firing, so you get certain times of day, so you go on the website and have a look and see when they're shooting. But that's a good spot up that end. But today, we want some fish for the video, so perfect little spot to, we'll have a few fish.
Yeah, nice. We just come out
Yeah,
fishing.
no, it'd be good.
Just coming out fishing and trying to get a few bites, like normal.
Yep. And the weather's nice.
Yeah, it's nice and cold,
Yeah.
which is nice. It's winter.
Yeah, that's what it was. January, isn't it?
It's lovely. It's not raining.
No. This is the main thing. It's not actually that windy either.
That's perfect.
Normally when that wind comes from like easterly, south-easterly, it blows right up the side. But it's comfortable.
It's lovely, mate. We're very lucky. 4-hour drive. Well, look at it, it's beautiful. A lovely fishing town. Is that Victorian? Maybe. Lots of new builds. But you park just there and fish here. It's a shame for me it's 4 hours, but for some of you, it may not be. But you probably already know about it. It's quite a famous beach. I've often seen it on social media and thought, wonder what that's like. And here we are. So last night I flew in from Romania at 1 o'clock in the morning, got a little bit of sleep and drove here. So I'm quite tired. That's why I've got my sunglasses on. As you know, if you follow my channel, I get really bad migraines. It's probably from eating Toby Carvery's. No, I know what it is. I just get them. I had to cut out caffeine, coffee and bananas. No indications. The guy next to us just caught a whiting. No. Been stripped. Been stripped on the top hook. There you go.
Go for a 3-up flapper now, a little short snoozy, bit closer.
As you just seen, Jace is just changing the baits. So what are you putting out this time, mate?
This was a 3-up flapper, little 10-inch snooze. This is a 1-up, 2-up, 1 down. So you got 1 below the lead.
Yep.
And 2 above the lead. I'm targeting a few dabs now, so with dabs you only really need a little bit of bait the size of the hook. A lot of people put massive baits on and you don't really need it for dabs, a little tiny bit of bait. They've got tiny little mouths, catch dabs all day long if they're there. So that's the next one. We're going to try and go a little bit closer and just see if there's any in close, but hopefully.
In the dab hole, yeah?
Yep, hopefully.
So we're saying you've been stripped on one, yeah?
Yep, the top hook. Yep, top hook.
That's your missus.
Hopefully it'll stop.
It's all right, mate. We're not professionals, are we? We're just
No,
normal
definitely
people
not.
out
Just-
fishing.
Yeah, people always ring you at the wrong time, don't they?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, top hook was stripped. Kind of been crabs, because if it was crabs, it's normally the bottom hook.
Yeah.
So
Maybe a whiting.
might have been a little white in there, pecked away at her. But we should try again. Got some nice fresh blacks there. They're not massive, they're sort of match size
Oh, nice. Yeah, they're
baits,
perfect,
to be
mate.
honest. Sometimes you get massive baits, but
Oh, yeah, I know,
you don't need them. These little ones are just as good if you're just like scratching about.
So I'll just throw that again, just show people at home.
Yeah, you just throw it on the ground,
There you go.
muscle contracts.
Yeah,
Makes it
beautiful.
a lot easier to put on a hook.
Nice and fresh,
Especially
eh?
if you haven't got a baiting needle or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just makes life a lot easier. Lots of ways you can do it as well. A lot of people like to go tail-wise, go in for the
Yeah.
tail end first.
Yeah.
I always think, logically, the scent's coming out of the head end, so I like to try and get the head end right where the hook point comes out.
Yeah.
So it sits, all the juices are running out the end.
Yeah, perfect, mate, yeah.
It'll pop up a little bit of movement on it. Perfect little bait.
So for people who want to check out more of your stuff, you got your YouTube channel?
Yep, JC Fishing UK. I do make my own rigs, as you'll probably see on the channel. Yeah, so if you're interested and you want to have a look, please go and have a look. And might help you out.
Yeah,
I'm
of
no
course you will.
professional, but I do what I do.
You're just like me,
It
you
works.
just go out
Just
fishing.
normal people fishing.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
really good, mate. I really enjoy watching your stuff.
But
And like you said, you sell, so the rigs you're using on there, people pretty much like I do.
Yep.
People can watch your videos and see you catch fish and then
that's it.
go on and buy the rigs.
Buy a rig, yeah. You don't
Yeah.
have to buy 100, you can just buy one and look at it, take it home, copy it.
So where do you normally fish, Chase?
All round really. I'm based in Kent, I live in Sittingbourne, so it's mainly around the Kent beaches, but then I do go up Chisel up your end, all the way round Devon, Dorset, Plymouth.
Yeah, you get
all
around.
Kent, yeah. It's quite nice, but it's sort of, this is my main areas. Here in Sandwich Bay, areas like that, Ramsgate, the Culver. You've got different areas down here where the different fish you want to target. Like today I'm just sort of going to scratch around, but if you want to all the hounds, you go North Coast.
Yeah.
Loads of big hounds come through there, but it does get really weedy. But then here's a nice mixed beach. You never really know. About 10 years ago, I had a haddock.
Did you?
Pitched it up that end, and it was one of the only haddocks that's been caught here for like
Bloody hell.
30 years. It was actually quite a nice haddock. I
Yeah.
was fishing down at Sandgate, and I reeled it in, and my mate goes, "Oh, that's a nice weird fish, got red eyes." Yeah, and it was a haddock.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Yeah, so
They got a nice thumbprint on their side. You can
Yeah.
see with a haddock.
it was
yeah.
just their eyes. Their eyes are so big.
And
red.
their mouths are like carp mouths.
That's
They're
it.
really strange. Yeah.
And when it came up, I thought, that's different. And then I put it on Facebook, and it was like, "It's an haddock. That's an haddock." And I was getting
nice,
bing,
mate,
bing, bing,
yeah.
bing, bing, bing.
Yeah,
I was
lovely,
going mad.
yeah.
Where'd you catch that? Where'd you catch that?
Well, that's good. That's why we go fishing
Yeah.
for nights like that.
But that was good, yeah, because you don't really know what's out there, really, to be honest.
So did you get hinds off here?
Yeah, you do get hounds. You tend only small ones. You don't really get much big ones. You tend to get bigger ones down the North Kent coast,
Okay.
down that way. The Culver, well-known spot for
Yeah,
hounds.
yeah,
You get
yeah.
loads down there, stingrays and stuff. But this beach it's good. It's not as good as it used to be 20 years ago. I remember fishing it like 30 years ago. It used to be really good, but obviously the fish stock dropped over the years. And but yeah, no, they're still out there. It's just trying to find them, but it is hard in like conditions when the water's quite clear. And there ain't much tide one either. If there was a bit more tide one.
It sounds like we're making excuses, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard
We've got
today.
to wait till that tide comes up. We've still got a bit of time.
We're messing, we're just out fishing.
Yeah.
We're just being honest, aren't we?
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's what it's about.
No smoke and mirrors here, just the truth.
Yep. Yeah. The way it is, unfortunately, but it will get better.
Well, we're lucky, aren't we, out fishing?
Yeah.
It's beautiful, like, you just park the car there, just walk out on here, it's free parking.
Easy fishing as well. I think you pay up that end, they put in meters.
Okay, down here it's free though.
Down there it's free, because I did look, there's no meters or nothing.
No.
So, yeah, it's free down this end. You do pay up that end, I think, but it's easy, really. Nice fishing, even if you sort of couldn't really walk far,
Yeah.
like disability or anything, you could easily just
I know, it's
down
lovely, yeah.
down there. It's nice, easy spot as well.
Definitely.
Nice flat beach.
Yeah, as you can see, it's not like Chesil.
No.
It's flat. And there's seats all along there. And if you want to sit in the van for a bit and chill out, or
Yeah.
yeah, you can, or bring the wife or boyfriend or whatever.
Leave them in the car, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Anyway, we'll leave Jace in peace. Every 15 minutes, we'll bring you back when Jace winds in, hopefully. We can get a dab. That's our main target.
Yeah, dab,
really.
During the day, dab would be probably the main one here. And then obviously it gets a bit darker, hopefully it'll pick up a bit more past to put some bigger baits on. Got all mixed baits here today anyway.
Yeah? Shall we have a look? Shall we have a look?
We've got fresh blacks.
Nice. Oh, lovely.
I've got fresh blacks, I've got some white bait,
Yeah.
which is another good bait. Blueies,
Yeah, nice, mate.
Ray's love these, they're really oily. I've got some dirty squid,
Lovely.
and I've got some frozen, and I've got some frozen crab as well. For
Oh, nice one, Jace.
So we've got a bit of a mixture of different baits we can try, and later on when we go on to the bigger baits we can start doing cocktails and stuff.
So what are you thinking at night? Maybe a thornback ray?
Yeah, you do get rays here, if you can get through the dogfish.
Okay,
Hopefully we can, but
You get quite a few dogs here, yeah?
yeah, at night.
So here we go, Jace. We had a few little rattles. Fish on?
Yeah, have a look. A little bit of weight.
Yeah? Good, mate. I'll go and get on the water's edge. Have we got a target species of a dab? Oh yeah, we have. We got a white in. You got a pair of pins.
Oh no.
Oh no! We're not blanking though.
No, not blanking.
We're out fishing and we caught a fish.
It's the main thing.
You caught two. There we are, Jace. So
We haven't blanked.
No, you're right. We're going to get them back, yeah?
Yep, we'll get them back.
That's what you want when you're match fishing.
Yep, every fish counts. They're undersized, and obviously they're not sizable, but
Yeah. Do you reckon they're under 18, yeah?
probably, yeah.
You'd be surprised though. Have you got a measure on
Yeah,
there?
go on, Leader.
I should imagine they're more than 18. It's really surprising.
I'm surprised.
I say they're in. You might be right.
I don't know, you might be right.
Look at that.
Oh.
See, you were doing yourself short then, Jace. You're winning the match
Well, yeah,
between me and you.
well, yeah.
Fish on?
Right there.
Yeah. It's absolutely freezing. It says 3 degrees, feels like 0, which is fine. Hopefully Jace's got a dab. Oh. Bit of weed in the water. There we go. Oh, a bit of weed. Oh yeah, you got a dab. There's our first dab. And a whiting.
Nice little dab at the bottom.
And there we go. Woohoo!
Floating bead and another little pin white. That one's not sizable, that one.
Well, it might be inside. No.
Pretty little fish. Don't get really big dab. Nice little dab. You can always tell a dab. A lot of people have trouble finding them, finding out where they are. But with a dab, it'll be rough one way, super smooth the other way.
Yeah, beautiful,
If you're ever worry, you can feel. Another thing with a dab, if you hold it up to the light,
yeah, you can see. You're not eating that one, Jace, are you?
No. That's definitely not sizable. But it's a target fish.
Yeah, that's what you want.
But,
we don't worry about size.
No. The little white is definitely not sizable.
Last second one. Just going to get these fish away.
Yep.
There you go.
Back.
Well done, mate.
Cheers.
We're on the fish. So I've noticed, Jace, you're using the same rig now.
Yep, because I've got 3 rigs, what they call triple patterning.
Yeah.
So I've got different rigs, try at different ranges, whatever rig works. Obviously the last rig we had, because we're scratching, we come in, we bought a white and then a dab. We know that rig works, so I rebaited that rig, and then I'm going to rebait the other rig as well, so we know what range it is. I know it's about 30-40 yards, where we had the others. And then obviously the tide, as the tide goes out, we're trying to go out a bit further, because obviously that's going to move in and out with the tide. So it's working, because we've had little rattles, probably dabs, so the dabs are obviously sitting in close. And then in a bit I'm going to try and move up a bit and put a bit of bigger bait to see if we can get the dogfish or a ray.
Yeah. We can have a look at this one?
Yep, we'll have a look.
It's nice, we're out, just getting bites.
Yep, that's what it's all about.
Fishing with one rod, plenty of action.
Oh, slack line.
Fish on that one or not this time?
Don't feel like it, no. Might be a bit of weed, just pick the lead up. I moved the lead out.
Yeah, we had a bit of a slack line.
Starting to get a bit of weed there now, so.
Yeah. The tide's just turned, yeah?
Yeah, the tide's dropping now, so hopefully if there is any weed there, that weed's going to clear probably about another half hour. That's probably what's happened, because it's lifted the lead up.
Yeah, you can see the tide's pulling now
from out, and
from right
got
to
a bit more tide, which is a good thing. Normally when you get a bit of tide, you get a few fish.
Yeah.
But
that's fine.
Got no bait on, well,
Been
fish is still there, all the one bait's gone.
Yeah, good mate, so. It's working. I was going to stay in my van tonight, that's not happening. No way. I'm off to Ipswich after this. Another 3 hours, that away, to film another session. I was going to stay in my van, but now I'm going to book into a travel lodge or somewhere like that. Yeah, I'll freeze my rocks off in the van. And I'm old, you see. Have a nice shower, lie in a bed on my own, starfish. Lovely. That's what we've got to do. No witch annoying me. Oh yeah, someone else messaged, don't call your wife a witch. Right, I'm going to say it again. She's a practicing witch. She casts spells, she's got a broom, and she's got a black cat. She's not horrible. Witches are actually really nice. So she's a nice witch. She's not a bad one. I'm not being horrible to her. If I called her a witch, as in, you witch, she'd divorce me. So, there we go, I'll clear it up again. She is a witch, a practicing witch. She's, I don't know what it's called, but she's part of a witch She's a witchy, in the witchy circle, that's it. So if she's a magician, she'd be in the magic circle. Because she's a witch, she's in the witch circle. I don't know anything about it. And they don't turn children into mice. She does nice things. And helps me out. And when I get stressed, she makes me feel better. You know what I mean? She makes potions. She can be a dick at times, but yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, I got my hand warmers out. So let's put that to bed, all right? She's a nice witch. As you can see, the water's dropped out now. The water's up here, look. So yeah, it's dropped back. As we said, it fishes better on the ebb, and it seems to be today. Oh, we got a white in. Oh, we got a dab and a white in. And there we are. Look at that, that's a dark one. That's a better size white in. Well done, mate. And there we go, Jace, another double shot. So
yep.
What have we got this time?
Got a white in on the top, getting bigger. Not massive, but it's a bit bigger. Then we've got a little dab there, a little rough dab.
That's a rough dab. Just feels
and
literally as the name says.
Yeah.
And you can see the colour. Let's have a look, let's come in.
They're more coppery, a bit hard in this light. They're like a coppery with a white fin as well. If you look at the fins.
Oh yeah.
They're like a white fin.
That's a nice fish, mate.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, well done, mate. You're getting bites?
Yep, we're getting fish. We're going to switch up to the fish baits now, so hopefully we can try and get something a bit bigger.
Yeah, I know, but you're doing all right, mate.
Well, yeah.
You're getting bites every cast. Anyway, I'll get a nice photo of you and we'll get them back, yeah?
Yep.
Cheers, mate. As you can see, it's just getting dark. Jace's going to wind in. We're going to have one more cast probably.
Yep.
We were going to stay a bit later, but it's absolutely Baltic and everyone's left. Fish on?
Yeah. A little bit of weight. Might be.
Yeah. Jace has not got a mic on at the moment, but as you can see, the tide's dropped right back now. Just been a beautiful afternoon, out fishing, getting bites, which is what we want. I'm going to make my way out of here. I booked a hotel in Ipswich. If I stayed in my van tonight, I'd probably die. It's freezing, man. I like a shower and a warm bed. Oh yeah. And there we go. A dogfish. It's another species. Well done, Jace. And there we are. If you're fishing a match, you'd be happy, mate.
Yep, because a lot of matches it's lengths.
Yep.
I think they're a lot bigger than these, but
it's a nice fish, mate.
Nicely hooked.
And there we are.
Dogfish.
The beautiful dogfish here in Kent.
Yeah, Kent dogfish.
A Kentish. Got to go careful now. And there you go. As you see, Jace caught us a few fish.
Yep. Wasn't too bad. We had a few species that we were after. We said we was going to have whiting, said we was going to have dabs, said we was going to have dogfish. We did. We didn't have no big ones, but it's still a nice, enjoyable day fishing.
We've only been out about 4 hours, haven't we?
Yeah, about 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's not even dark yet, and we've had fish, and it's been a nice day.
We've had plenty of fish. We've had double shots.
That's what I mean.
So yeah, what we try and show is, like I said to Jason, if we stayed here for 12 hours, we catch more fish, but it's not practical.
No.
What we try and show you is or the style of fishing that you could do if you come out. Unless you're like super mad in conditions like this.
Yeah.
The tide's dropping back now. We've had the best time. We've had like 3 hours up.
Yep.
A couple hours back. So you've probably been fishing only 5 hours and you've had a fish virtually every track.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's quite hard to talk because my face is frozen, so is yours.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to go out before it gets dark. So thanks for coming out, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. And just remind people again how they can find you.
Literally, I've got a JC Fishing UK. on YouTube, or you could even go JC Fishing Rigs on Facebook. If you want any information on rigs or anything like that, just let me know.
Obviously I haven't fished today, but I've never been here, and nor has my channel, so we really appreciate it. It's nice to get out with someone normal.
Yep.
Who we made a plan.
Yep.
And we stuck to it, and he caught a few fish.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's about getting bites, coming out fishing.
Yep.
And that's all we can do in the UK.
Enjoying it.
And the fishing in the UK is quite hard.
Yeah.
But if you put a little bit of effort in, like we did, get some nice bait, come out and give it a go, you can catch some fish.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done. But anyway, mate, thanks for that.
That's what.
Cheers, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. He's Jace, I'm Wayne, and we'll see you somewhere else very soon. Cheers, everyone.